Wow. Hello and welcome back to another video, and in today's video we of course celebrating the newly released game that I'm incredibly hyped for. I'm sure many of you are as well. Atlus's Metaphor ReFantazio, which of course is Atlus's new IP. Atlus famous for the Shin Megami Tensei series and the Persona series, of course, which we've covered extensively on this channel. And we've also done the battle theme for Metaphor ReFantazio that was released a while ago. So now we're going to look into doing the main theme, and we're going to look into exploring the other themes, because Atlus's soundtracks are usually spectacular. So I'm very, very excited to dive into these. I've been looking forward to this for a very long time. Before we do that, what we'll do on this channel is we'll listen to about a minute of the song, we'll analyse it, and we'll go to the next minute until we finish the song. Before we do that, please do like the video and subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to the channel, it helps me out a massive amount, it's free, and it just helps build and grow the channel, and I really appreciate it if you could do that. But, having said that, I think we'll not waste any more time, and we'll get into what some people are saying is Game of the Year. I don't know yet, personally, but we'll see. The main theme from Metaphor ReFantazio in 3, 2, 1, go. Yes, yeah. I'll tell you what, we'll carry on and we'll listen to the whole thing, and then we'll listen to it again after. No point in stopping now. Fairly nice. It's beautiful. Wow. Boom. Wow, that's a very, very dramatic and very, very, I think, appropriate main theme for this take on an Atlus game. It's a great song, isn't it? It's got a lot there, and there's a lot of similarities compared to the battle theme, which we've already reacted to. Along with this one, which we'll go into. I like the kind of the softening in the middle of it, and then it just kind of switches it up into a different sort of style, which we'll talk about when we get back to it. So let's dive back in now to the main theme. Let's stop and start, and let's talk about a little bit more about what we're hearing. All right, here we go. So now is this kind of really widespread, kind of deep, dramatic sound. We've kind of got the low kind of baritonal voices coming in, choir voices coming in. There's kind of like hand percussion in there as well. And we also have this sort of chanting, and it's I think I was reading somewhere it's kind of very similar to maybe like Buddhist monk chanting, which was in the battle theme. So it's this kind of traditional kind of sounding sort of chanting, which is obviously, you know, similar to all sorts of the world, if in religion or tribes or things like that. And I think that kind of really suits a... I've only just started the game, so I know there's like a few nations, but there's several sort of tribes, so I guess that kind of suits that sort of feel, and it's got that kind of, again, with the hand percussion, it's kind of like war drums, battle drums. It's definitely kind of got that warring sort of nations. It kind of feels like it could be the theme for a faction, like a Total War or Civilization sort of game. So it kind of suits that really well. And how sharp it is, well. Bum, rest. And then it's got the percussion in as well. It's just really deep, really, really deep. I guess it's like, we think about like what does it make you feel, right? And that's kind of the angle that we go at on this channel. It's obviously it gives the feeling of, again, as I say, like an army or a war, but it also kind of is a bit impending. It's like it really does feel like something is brewing underneath, or something is coming. Certainly, something. And then, of course, now we switch up, and then the vocals and the chant kind of goes into a double time rhythm. And then we get these beautiful high violins coming in there as well, which kind of just elevates it nicely. Yeah, it kind of feels like it's taking on a more... The melody line is certainly a more kind of recognizable, certainly just kind of Japanese melody line for like animes and things like that. It's very similar, but what I want to point out is just that the enunciation and the aggression that's coming out of the person who's doing this sort of chanting. It's really impassioned. It's really like the delivery is very, you know, what's the word, particular. It's purposeful. It's got character behind it, and that's why it's so effective. And this nice, those drums, dun, 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 very cinematic. And then you kind of got the swirling of the strings as well, as gives us a little bit of a rest to build up again. Snares, army drums, and this beautiful piano here, kind of swelling, really emotional. I guess, like, if you kind of split it up to this point, we've kind of had the song. You could interpret it that the song is kind of... The start of the song is thematically about the warring nations, and now this part is probably more about the characters and, you know, where they come from, and their emotional side of it, and the innocence of it, these people. It's lovely, like, you notice the difference as well. This piano's nice and slowly played, the strings underneath it are holding the notes, it's very legato. It's completely different, it's a completely different switch up, it's a lot more relaxed. It's kind of sweeping you away, it's flowing, you know. And then it switches. Kind of that hit, boom, dun, dun, and then we have this operatic sort of soprano singer come in, and this gives it like a far more regal sound to it. We know, you know, there's royalty within this game, and there's kind of tradition within this game. I haven't got very far, to be honest, so I don't know much more, but, you know, you could use it in like a faithful or religious context as well. It's very sort of like what's the word, organized, monarchistic, religious sort of sound that you get to it. It's very like official sound. Get these trumpets as well, which is obviously, you know, super dramatic underneath it as well. Really pushes it and elevates it higher. It's really, really cool. It's really, really cool how we had that kind of ascend to the descend. Let's listen. Build up, build up. And then the strings descend. So it kind of builds up to this crescendo, but then it kind of takes us back down into sort of like... It takes us up to this dramatic point, and then the song kind of pulls us back down into where the story starts. I think that's kind of what it's going for, showcasing this kind of, you know, this is the main theme, so it's showcasing this kind of world, this and you know, the art within it, and then it kind of pulls us back into where the story starts, which it's supposed to do, of course. I think this is a really effective main theme, and for, you know, there's so much you can get from such a short amount of time as well. Like the main theme's only a couple minutes long, and there's so much there, and it's so well put together, so well composed, so well designed, so well thought through. It's fantastic. Let me know what you think of the main theme for Metaphor ReFantazio in the comment section below, and how are you enjoying the game? Are you playing it? Let me know other themes from the game that you'd like to hear and see on the channel, because of course we'll do that as well, and anything else as well, put those in the comment section below too. If you've made it all the way to the end of this video and you're still here, thank you to you especially. I appreciate you the most. If you haven't liked or subscribed, please do. I'd really appreciate that. But having said all of that, thank you all so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Thank you very much. Goodbye.